Hi, this is Doug and Eva from Talisay, Philippines. Wanted to tell you about our first week here. On Tuesday, October 18th, 2016, we left DFW at about 12:30. Monday night, we had received news of a Category 4 typhoon headed to Manila, Philippines. As we boarded the aircraft, the typhoon was upgraded to a Category 5 with 200-mile-an-hour winds. Our flight was rerouted so we would miss the storm. We flew to Alaska, then over the Bering Strait, then over Russia, China, and landing in Hong Kong. It was raining very heavy upon our arrival. Now the typhoon was just 100 miles away from Manila with a direct path to Hong Kong. We flew out of Hong Kong in the midst of the storm and landed in Manila as the last of the typhoon was passing by. God kept us safe and we were able to spend the night, now Wednesday night at 11 p.m. in Manila. We got to sleep for about 3 hours. On Thursday morning, we woke up and flew to the island of Negros Occidental, then to the city of Bacolod, just a few miles from the city of Talisay. We arrived at our destination on Thursday afternoon. It was great to see the family. They're all doing well as we await the new grandson. That afternoon and on Friday and part of Saturday, we were able to work with the men on the building who were working on apartments for the children's home. As we helped complete it, we were able to move in, and this is where we'll be staying while we're here in the Philippines in the little apartment that was made. Saturday, there was soul winning with 18 people saved, and on Sunday, it was time for preaching. I was able to preach at Faith Baptist Church in Talisay, and God gave two people a word. Two people received Christ as their Savior. Then on Monday, we got to continue working and helping around the building. We took the walls that were made out of block, and they were skimmed over with concrete. There was a ramp made so that wheelchairs could get into the auditorium of the church. Walls were painted around the church, and then on Friday and Saturday, we got to go out and do some soul winning in the cities and the villages around us. These are the homes of people whom we got to see while we were there. And these are some of the people that we talked to, from the little ones to the oldest ones, men, women, boys, and girls. This is a family I got to lead to Christ on Saturday afternoon, about 1 o'clock in the afternoon. It was wonderful to see all of them receive Christ as their Savior. Then we got a bunch of kids together for our children's church, and got into a little taxi driven by a motorcycle with a sidecar on it, and we put all sorts of kids on there, and we went over to our services that we held for the children. It was an exciting time. I believe there was over 70 children at the children's program, and there were children saved and receiving Christ as their Savior. As one of the local men here, one of the nationals by the name of Ken, got up and preached to the children. Since we've arrived in the Philippines, there's been 61 people saved with baptism both on Wednesday and on Sunday. Keep praying for us as we do our best for Christ. We are the Morkel family, your missionaries to 1040 Window.